again, everyone. I'm currently the bravest person I know. Okay, because this live stream has disturbed me like seriously, it has gone off like 10 times. And after every session, I come back on and I'm doing this live stream. I've made up my mind today, eh, whether the live stream wants or not, I'm putting up a video. Whether I watch alone or not, I will put up a video today. Okay, thank you to everyone that came around. Like, thank you so much. Even though the network, the phone was misbehaving, but you were there. Thank you so much. I appreciate. So I'm just going to take over everything that I was talking about. Okay. Like sometimes I usually ask myself if teachers don't get bored of teaching the same thing every year. This year you have syllable. The next year same syllable, you teach it. The next year you say the same things. So I'm getting to understand that no, it's not boring. When you set your mind to do something, you will do it. Okay, so I will say the things that I said the last 3 live streams that were unsuccessful. All right, guys. I hope you're doing well and good. I'm doing very fine. Thank you for joining my live stream. My name is Victorine Bitakwe. I am a Cameroonian based in Cameroon, in the beautiful city of Bamenda. Though I'm not in Bamenda right now, I am currently in Yaoundé, Soa. I'm chopping life. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you very much. I think the network now is sister. This lipstick, I'll give you. Okay, so I think the network is better now. I can talk. And thank you for being around. Okay, so let me rephrase. I haven't been able to shoot a video lately. No, I haven't been able to upload a video lately because this weekend I had an amazing road trip. Guys, I shot videos, like I took footage of my trip to where I went to. I went to Limbe. Was one of my sisters were getting married, and it was an amazing time. I wish we didn't come back, but there's life this way that we have to live, so we had to come back to Yaoundé. I'm going to bring the video up very soon. Once I have time to sit down and edit, I'm going to do that. I just did not want this week to pass without me. Yes, Lauren, you're going to have an amazing vlog, I promise, amazing one. So I didn't want this week to pass without me putting up a video. So this is a video that I planned on doing. Elvin, it's a video that I planned on doing, but since I had no time to sit down and do it, I was like, okay, I've done live once, I can do live again. Okay, and seriously, guys, let me tell you now, when this network and phone, when it was behaving abnormal, like I really lost some of my morals. I really lost some of my, no, it's morals. I think it's different. I lost my courage. I was like, okay, I'm not doing this live thing. This is just difficult. But when I came back to the living room, and if you watch the first videos that I put up, I was in the car and it was hot. It was just like the idea was wrong. I'm wearing a sweater. I'm wearing this wig and it was hot. The doors were locked. There was noise out because the neighbors' kids are playing cards. Like, it's very noisy. So when everybody left the living room, I decided to come back in, and that's why I can talk now, and it's sweetening my heart. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all the things I have, the things I wish I knew before starting a YouTube channel. And like I was saying, when I go back and I watch my previous videos, so embarrassing, so embarrassing. I go back, I watch those videos, and I'm like, oh, okay, I wish I knew what I knew now. I wouldn't have put up embarrassing content like I did. And I'm not saying this from the point of, oh, I am there over Sabi. No, I'm not saying that from that point. I know that there's still a lot I need to learn from on YouTube. There's still a lot that I need to learn and put into effect for my videos to be amazing. Okay. So, but what I want to share with you are the things that I have discovered. Hey guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I don't know what it helps with, but guys always say give it a thumbs up. It helps with something. So please give this video a thumbs up. It's going to help with the thing that I'm still to discover. All right. So I'm just going to share with you the things that I have learned, the things that are important for you to do if you want to start a channel. And if you have started a channel and you're not doing these things, maybe, no, not maybe, you should really, really consider doing these things because they're going to help your channel to grow. I think that's why we are all here. Now, the first point, which is very, very important, is you need to know what, for you to start a YouTube channel, first thing, you need to know what YouTube is. And I said YouTube is like a house. Okay, you don't just walk into a house, you don't know the owner of the house, you don't know the rules of the house, and you just come and sit and you're, just flexing like that. You need to know who has the house, what are the rules of the house. And now this brings me to my definition. I know that Google has many, many definitions of what YouTube is, what kind of platform it is, but my simple definition of YouTube is that YouTube is an amazing platform. I've repeated this definition so many times. It feels like cram work now. So it's just this amazing platform that Google has given to us to put up our memories and our video memories for people to see, to interact with people. And these memories just stay. So it's just like a storehouse, for you to put up, just create videos, put in the store, create more videos, put in the store. And as you put the videos in the store, people get to come watch the videos, you get people's ideas. So it's a small, is it a small village? It's a big village. It's a big village. It connects you to people around the world, even the Indians that are in your inbox doing some things. Yeah. So it's just an amazing platform for you to get people's ideas, for you to just learn new stuff. And YouTube is an amazing platform. I cannot overemphasize that, or I can overemphasize that. Okay. Anything you need to learn is on YouTube. There was this time when my camera fell. My camera is somewhere. My camera fell on the ground and it was like on the lens. It fell on the lens and it wasn't working again. So I went on, like I just asked around for how much you could fix a camera, and the price was, to take that kind of money to fix camera, that money I should better take it and eat ice cream. Excuse me. So I went on YouTube and I discovered that there were so many people who had that kind of problem on YouTube, like whose cameras fell and they fixed their cameras using a particular method. So when I went into the videos, I discovered that, okay, this problem that my camera has, I can actually fix it. And no, before you start telling me, Vicky, you're very, very talented, you're very, very, I did not fix the camera. I finally went, Daddy. So before you start telling me that, I didn't fix the camera. But when I took the camera to a technician around, everything he did was the same thing that the guys on YouTube did. I just did not do it because my hands, when I saw it, immediately my hands just became shaky. I was like, hey, how do I take a tournevis? What's a tournevis? A screwdriver. How do I take a screwdriver and a tiny screwdriver and touch some tiny things in the camera? So my hands just became shaky and I did not fix my camera alone. So, but there was proof that whatever problem my camera had was, the solution was on YouTube. So YouTube is amazing. You could stay here, you could learn how to kill a fly, how to have 1 million subscribers in a day. Yes, all of those things, you can find them on YouTube. So that's the first thing you need to know on YouTube. So it's a platform for you to share ideas, it's a platform for you to learn stuff, it's a platform for you to save your memories. Okay, now once you know what YouTube is, the next thing you have to know before starting a channel is you need to know why you are starting. Mommy is in the room and she's watching me. Mommy, I love you. So you need to know why you are on that platform. I got excited that my mom was around and I forgot what I wanted to say. Okay, why are you on YouTube? Let me talk about me. When I started doing YouTube, guys, like seriously, all I wanted to do was to teach people knowledge in the knowledge that I had in makeup. The first video that I put up on YouTube was a makeup tutorial. And at that time, I wanted to put it on the page on Facebook, but I was like, okay, since many people are watching YouTube now, I should take the video to YouTube since it's a platform that many people are on it so that I could reach out to many people. And guys, I spent a lot of money. I put up that video on YouTube, and then the part two of it came sometime later, but it was all about me teaching people makeup. So years later, like 1 year later, when I started doing actual vlogs, I started doing sit down videos that had nothing to do with that have nothing to do with makeup. I discovered that YouTube is a platform that pays. I had no idea that YouTube paid people money. It was an amazing thing. I was like, wow, I need to start eating YouTube money. So there are two kinds of people. There are the people that do YouTube for just for the fun of it. Somebody like me. Okay, at least that was it for me before. It was just about the fun, but now, girl, your girl is in it for the money too. Okay, so the fun is still there. So the first category of people are the people that do YouTube just because they want to put out content. They just love putting out content, and it's fine. The next category of people are people that are in it for the money. All of it is fine because right now I'm in it for money and the fun of being in front of a camera. Now, the reason why you need to know why you're on YouTube is so that when days come when you're not attaining your goal, let's take an example for the money. Hey, Kafi, how you doing? Yes, what I need for everything, the money and the fun. Yeah, amazing. So when days come when the money is not coming, when days come when, okay, let me rephrase it. When we start up a channel, everybody expects that you are going to grow. You expect that today you get a follower, tomorrow you get another follower, because that's what happens to everybody, to most people on YouTube. You need to be growing. So YouTube has this thing that it does. When the 1st of January 2019, you check your followers and you see that you have 10 followers. 2nd of March 2020, you check and you're on 10 followers. So how many years just 3 people have subscribed to your channel? It has that thing about it that you get to follow people to subscribe, you get to follow people to watch, and nobody is watching. It gets frustrating. So when that time comes when it is frustrating, this is when your reason now has a strong impact. It is that reason that will keep you going or will keep you away. Okay, so when that happens and your reason, let's say, was for the fun of it, you're not going to feel frustrated because you're not in for people to you're not in for people's validation. You're just there because you love the camera and you love talking in front of the camera, like some of us. So even if it adds or not, you're okay. I'm not saying that it should not add, because right now that I need the addition. Okay, now it may get frustrating for somebody who is in for the money only. It may get frustrating when you don't get to grow, but it's just important for you to have a reason. Write it down so that when whatever is happening, is that grammar, I don't know, whatever happens, you get to look at your reason and it gets to motivate you. Now the third thing you need to check, I have my list here. The third thing you need to check before starting a YouTube channel is that you need to understand your niche. Personally, I I'm not of the I'm not of the school that says you should specialize in one thing, get one thing that you're good at and keep doing that thing. I'm not for that school. I believe that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Everything that I want to do, I can do it. That is my school of thought. Now, on many platforms that I have been on and people who are growing, They have a mindset. They say you need to find out that thing that you are good at, and you need to emphasize on it. So there are some people that when they start a, like when I started my channel, okay, this may play a little bit with the things I have said, but when I started my channel, it was a channel to share makeup tutorials. It was a channel to share stuff about the school. It was strictly for my school to to put up videos that students were going to follow up, you know, the tutorials like that, because at that time a lot of people were getting into makeup videos. When I started the channel, it was for that purpose. But later on, when I started doing my vlogs, when I started doing my sit down videos, I got to compare, and I I noticed that people were engaged in, people got to love my vlogs more than the makeup videos, and I started turning towards, like it just recently when the money thing happened, and then I discovered that more people were engaging into the vlogs, and I started doing vlogs because I just need to cross this 4,000 watch hours thing, and chop some YouTube money. Okay, now let me talk about um purpose in line with having a niche. There are some people who their purpose on YouTube is to um let's say to preach the gospel of, to preach Christ. Okay, I'll still use me as an example. The videos where I talk about my silly videos that are just dull, playful, I've noticed that they get to have more engagement than the videos where I want to talk about my experiences as a Christian. Now, this is where you have to give purpose its strength. I won't stop talking about my life as a Christian because people are not engaging in it. Okay, I will talk about it. And it's a good thing that I also enjoy it. The thing about it is that it's a whole, my lifestyle is one. Okay, there are some times when I would like to talk about my lifestyle as I travel, or my life as, I don't know, the stuff I like. The last video I put up was my salvation story, and it had very little view, but when I put up my vlog to Yaoundé, it had more views. Okay, but I won't stop. This is what I'm saying now. I won't stop putting up my salvation story video. I won't stop talking about Christ because it doesn't have much views. You understand? I will still talk about it because it's my lifestyle. I cannot leave it because the audience doesn't want it. I will put it up. You get? So know your, should I still be of the category of know your niche and stick to it? Just do what you want to do, and make sure that you do it with excellence. Yes, I think you should add in some excellence in the things that you do. And I also feel like we are on YouTube to put up our ideas. So um don't let people's reactions stop you from putting up your ideas. If you have a certain idea and people are not buying it, keep putting your idea. It's your idea, it's your channel. Keep putting it, and I feel like one day there's somebody who is going to pick up your idea and is going to run with your idea. So don't be discouraged by the amount of engagement that you get from your idea. Put up your idea either ways. Now, the next thing that you need to understand, you need to know about a YouTube channel is that, ah, my God, is that you have to, having a channel, you need to put up content. And you don't only need to put up content, but you need to be consistent before you can grow. I think all of us, we are in it for the growth game right now. So it's not only about putting content, but you have to be consistent. My first video, guys, when I put up that video, the makeup video, it was part 1, part 2, and then there was another part 1, part 2. I put up the first part 1, and it took me 3 months to put up the part 2. Like, it was the same video. I did brows and eyeshadow part 1, that was it. And then part 2, I did a full face. Like, they moved the way I entered YouTube like a diva. And it was just like I've arrived, I'm a star, I'm on YouTube. I just came in with some kind of attitude that if I left that attitude, if I still had that attitude, like now that I would have been watching my video alone. You understand? So I just felt like I was there. It should not be like that. Now I have this friend. She met me and she was like she's passionate about YouTube. She wants to do YouTube, but she doesn't want to put up content until she has like 100 or 200 subscribers. And I'm like, sister, you want to have 200 or 100 subscribers before you start putting up content? Then just be waiting. Wait, oh, don't go nowhere. Just wait for the 200 subscribers to come before you start putting up content. So I don't think it's a brilliant idea for you to wait for people. Like, you want people to subscribe to your channel for what? Who are you that people should be subscribing to your channel? They are not seeing. We're not, girl, we are not seeing you. Who are you? You need to let us know who you are. Let us know the things that you do, and then we're going to be glued. We're going to want to follow you because we know the things that we do and we are enjoying it. Okay, so it has to be, we need to know what you're doing, we need to enjoy it to subscribe. Or sometimes you need to subscribe because you really have to subscribe to your sister's channel for the family's sake. All right, so be consistent about it. Now when I put up my first videos, the part 1, the part 2, in the diva mood that I entered YouTube, I ended up with like 200 subscribers. Now when I started learning the principle of consistency, you need to keep putting videos, is this year. I started YouTube 2000, like the first year when I put up 4 videos, the makeup tutorials for the school. That was 2017 or 18. I've forgotten that. So it's the next year I started doing now sit down videos, and I'll do a video a week. I'll skip 2 weeks. I'll do a video. I'll skip a month. I'll do a video. I just kept skipping, and my growth game was really really low. And I'll be like, hey, some people are growing, but why am I not growing? I did not understand the principle till I understood that, girl, boy, you need to be consistent for people to enjoy your content, for people to come back and watch your content. Okay, so it's a very very important thing, consistency and content tasty. All right, another very very important thing that you need to take care of, you need to look at before starting a channel, is you need to check your display pictures, your profile pictures. You need to decorate your page, make your page attractive, so that when somebody comes on YouTube, or yeah, when somebody comes on YouTube and sees your name, Victorine B, they see that, okay, you've written on your profile picture has an attractive picture that will cause people to click on it and see what you do, and your display screen has some details that you do. I don't have a display screen because I have been trying to put up a display screen for a while, and since I work with my phone, I haven't gotten it. But it's very very important. It draws people to it like it's that flower that the bee sees and runs towards. That's how people get to see your channel, and from that display they can easily know what you do, and their fingers are just going to be like down the subscribe button. Like, it's a higher chance that they're going to click subscribe when they check your channel. Hey Elvin, thank you so much for watching. Yes, it's a very very important point. Okay, now another reason why you should, let me tell you from my experience, another reason why you need a display picture. When I come on YouTube, when I'm engaging with other people's content, if I see because regularly it's always a circle and some like a head, a space for a head and a body. Okay, so when I see that, I can't click on that because I automatically feel like, okay, this is not an active YouTuber, this is not somebody who puts up content, so I'm not interested to, even though your comment may be funny and all of that, but it doesn't draw me to check your your channel, because I automatically feel like, okay, you're not an active YouTuber, no need getting on your channel. Oh wow, people have been talking. We are in need, or I'm in need for the money and the fun. Yes, that Vicky, for the money. Yes, 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 the money, no joke. Hey Quincy, thank you for coming. Lifestyle by Ebony. Hello, how you doing? Kathy, thank you for staying around. Okay, I think I can close this and talk about the next thing. Okay, so get you a striking display picture, something that screams, touch me, touch me, touch me, open me, subscribe, subscribe. Okay, now the next thing that you need to check before starting a channel is you need to check the name of the channel. Guys, I'm saying this from the point of my own, I'm doing my own stuff. Okay, but two names, Victorine Bitakwe, and the next one, let's say Life of Ebony. Life of Ebony is currently watching. Guys, please interact with each other, subscribe to each other's channel, support each other, so that we all grow as a family. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it does, but I always hear people talking about it. So give this video a thumbs up. I'm sure it's going to do good, and I'm sure I'm going to discover the good that it does as I'm learning more on YouTube. Okay. All right. So two names: Victorine Bitakwe. Second name, Life by Ebony. If I get on YouTube, seriously, me, if I get on YouTube and I see Victorine Bitakwe and I see Life of Ebony, I'm going to click on Life of Ebony because it it sounds interesting. Like, what is Victorine Bitake? Who is that? Like, who are you? You understand? So get a name unless you have a purpose. The reason why I have my name on my channel is because I want the name Bitakwe to be a house. I want Bitakwe to be a name. I don't want, yeah, I just want Bitakwe to be something that people get to remember, that name. Okay, but it's not something that somebody will easily click on unless you have hammer like that before anywhere they see Bitakwe they're going to click. So get, hey billionaire sis, how you doing? Thank you for coming around. I really appreciate. Okay, so get a name that is striking and will cause people to click on your channel. All right, it's very important. There's this channel I saw, You Better Have Meat, and the name, it just got me thinking, like, You Better Have Meat, what is this channel talking about? And because of that, I clicked on the channel, and you see, just stuff like that. The name will cause you to be curious and check the channel, and then before you know it, you have found something that you love. Okay, now the next thing you need to check before starting a YouTube channel is, I feel like everybody needs this moment, everybody needs this time when you get to learn, about the marketplace you're going to. You're going on YouTube, you want to put up videos. How do you edit it? Guys, the first videos I did, I keep saying it, so embarrassing, so embarrassing. Like, every time I go, my editing was just bad, just terrible, because I did not have time. It was a wrong mentality, very wrong mentality. I did not seek to know how people did stuff. I just saw how Dima Ome was talking in front of the camera. She was just eloquent. I was like, I'm eloquent too. And I was like, I'm going to put up videos, and I messed up seriously. So find out the editing apps that people are using, people that are doing great videos. That's why you need to, anyway, that's some other point we'll talk about. You need to engage with other people's content. We'll talk about that. So find out what people are doing that is working for them, and implement. Don't come with oversabi mindset, because oversabi no dey pay. Already we know that oversabi never ever pays. So find out the editing app that people are using that works for them, and learn. Like, just try short videos that you're not planning to send out. Just connect, how to connect videos, how to drop join two videos together, how to add sound, how to many things. Okay, so just find out how people do things, how, just be curious. When you get an editing app, just be curious, touch all the buttons, even if it goes wrong. It's not like you're putting the video out, just go wrong all the ways that you can while you are learning, so that by the time you put up your first video, it is bomb. Okay, now the next thing I want to talk about, and this one, hey, I suffered with this one a lot. I suffered with this one a lot, and it's thumbnails. Like when I got on YouTube, I just used to see how people will have a video, and the beginning of, like, when you look at the video, you see they have written stuff on it. And what I started doing was that when I start my video, while the video is rolling, I'm going to write on it. I'll try to write on it what I want to appear on the screen, like on the thumbnail. I never knew that there was even something called thumbnail. So when I do a video, I want to put it up, I'll write on the first image that shows on the video. I'm going to write there, let's say the video is my salvation story. I'll write salvation story. But every time I put up that video, some other picture of my mouth bent. Like, you just take one picture or in the video, in the yeah, and your mouth is, since you're going to be talking, your mouth will be like, yes, that's it. That's the picture that YouTube will select and put as thumbnail. And I'll always be looking like, where, how do people get amazing thumbnails like this? And I got to, there's this YouTuber, she's a Cameroonian based in Dubai now, Ella Imelda. I got to her, I was like, my model, how do you do? Because she just came on YouTube and she was just excelling. Her thumbnails were just amazing, and mine, I still had the. So I got to her, I was like, my model, how do you do? So she shared the editing the what she used to do thumbnails. She shared, I think it was Fonto. Even though I haven't used Fonto because I still was a little lost. I don't know why I did not disturb her a lot to really get to show me how she used it. Hey Maggie, thank you for coming around. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to each other's channel. Maggie is Mommy G's. If you want to hear G's about everything that is happening in the world, go and follow that girl's channel, especially in Nigeria. And Lady B Billionaire, she gives Cameroonian gist. Okay, follow her. You're going to have all Cameroonian gist that you want to have. So just get on, like, you guys just get to know each other. Yeah. All right. So what was I talking about? Don't salute people, they forget what I want to talk. Okay. Let me get back my memory. Okay, so finally I started using Pic Ads to do my thumbnails. Like when I cut it, I was like, wow, this easy. So this is how the thumbnail thing was. And then I started doing thumbnails. I still did not, like, when I just cut it, I feel like my last 3 videos have better thumbnails than the rest of my videos. Like, I just learned how to do clickable thumbnails. So there's one thing to have a thumbnail, succeed to have a thumbnail that, and you put it and it fits on the YouTube box. That's one thing. And the next thing is to have clickable thumbnails. So if you want people to get to your videos, you need to put some little work. I still don't put in much work on my thumbnails. Like, thumbnail is not that thing for me that I spend time on. And I always hear people's stories. They say I do 5 thumbnails and I get to choose the best. I don't do that. I do 1 thumbnail. I don't have time to invest in thumbnails, and I feel like that's another reason why my growth rate is where it is. Okay, so the time when I want to grow, I should invest in better thumbnails. Okay, so it's for my own detriment. So yes, thumbnails, very important. The next thing that I'm very embarrassed that I just discovered recently, and if you watch my video on the things Google doesn't know about Bamenda, you will discover that it's on that video. I think it's my last video that I just did. It's on that video that I said I discovered how to use end screens. Man, how long have I been on YouTube and I'm discovering to use end screens? But now, so end screens basically are at the end. If you watch people's videos, you always discover that at the end of their videos you see a screen that tells you, check this video for more of my click this link for more of my content, click this link to subscribe to my channel, click this link. Like, they just direct you to videos. And the advantage of end screen is that it keeps people on your content. Very, very important. So when somebody comes on one of your videos, they are not just, when the video ends, for the people that succeed to watch to the end, because we all know people don't watch to the end. Guys, please be watching to the end so that you see the end screens. Okay, now when the person now gets to the end, the person is stuck on your channel because you have showed them the next video to watch. Normally, this is what happens when you don't have end screen. When you don't have an end screen, as your video ends, YouTube gets to recommend some other person's video for you to watch, and people who have much megabyte, they're just going to click on the next video. Or some people have this option that it just automatically moves to the next video. So no, you're not late. Hey, see this one that is always loving me. You're not late, Alino. You're not late. Okay, so I was saying that for people, there's some setting that automatically takes you to the next, to another video. But if you have created end screen, the viewer is able to click on your end screen and stay just on your channel, you see. And it increases, like, it just increases the views, the watch time, and it gets people to know you better, because they get to get all your ideas from all the videos that you're putting up. So it's also very important. Now, the first set of points that I mentioned were the base point, the what YouTube is, you should know why you're on YouTube, very, very important. Your niche, very important. So those are base reasons. Like, you need to know before you start YouTube. You cannot just come into somebody's house and just be doing like you. And you also need to understand that YouTube has a lot of rules now that you cannot just do anyhow. We have the for kids. For those of you that don't know, the for kids rule, when was it implemented? Oh, I won't remember. But there are certain there's certain content that should not get out, to that you're supposed to restrict, so that a particular group of people don't get to watch. There are certain terms that you can't use on YouTube. There's you can't use people's work on YouTube. So you need to know the rules of the game before you get into the game, before you just come and you have many copyright strikes. Copa will come and arrest you in your father's compound. Okay, so that's it for the rules. Now, the next point that you need to know, now this is as you're starting a channel. Like, you're not going to kill yourself. Okay, as you're going on with the channel, you need to now start understanding what people want to see in your channel. You need to, it's about excellence now. Okay, the first thing is get out, do YouTube. YouTube is for everybody. Just get out and do your YouTube. And while you're doing YouTube, you need to start learning excellence. And the first point about excellence I want to talk about is your lighting. If you check my first videos, those first videos, when I think about them, who is calling me? Are you okay? So the first baby girl, I'm live. So the first thing you need to check is lighting. Okay, make sure that you're shooting where there is light. Don't just do a video in your grandmother's firewood kitchen with smoke everywhere. People won't want to watch that. People, like, it's boring. I have videos like that. I really don't know how the videos got the views that they got. Some of the videos have 200 views, and I'm like, wow, 200 people click this. How old am I? No. How can you ask me how old I am when I'm talking about YouTube? Let's talk about that later. Okay, so just try to be excellent. And I'm not talking about getting some flamboyant, hey, grammar. I'm not talking about getting some extravagant lighting. Ane, you did call me one day live. You didn't see that was live. Hey love, how are you? So right now I'm filming in front of it's just a window. I don't have any artificial light. Okay, so you shouldn't kill yourself. By that time I used to watch Jara and 53 Extra, and in my mind I was Helen Paul. In my mind I was the other, is it, what was that girl's name? I forgot it. In my mind I was there. So the mind thing was showing in my body. I was always stuffed up. I was not lively. I just felt like I was big, and that YouTube was too small for me. And yeah, I used to mess up a lot. So try to be look alive. Be you. Don't try to be so like seriously. When I wanted to start doing YouTube, I was not seeing myself to sit in the house in the house for what, and wear house dress for what. I saw I just picture somebody with a powder brush touching my face, and another person doing my nails. I picture somebody doing my, and then photographers just there, and then I'm reading my script ready to come and deliver. It did not work out well. I learned my lesson. Okay, so the thing is just for you to just be relaxed. Yes, it's the camera fright is a thing. You could be frightened talking to a camera like that, but with time you're going to get it. And don't feel pressured. Don't feel pressured at all. Just be you. Deliver yourself. Don't try to deliver somebody else. Yeah, I think I've spoken about 2 points. Now another thing about doing YouTube is that you need to interact with other people. And I'll still use me as an example. When I started doing YouTube, I would only come to YouTube when I want to upload, and that was like 3 months away from the last time I put up a video. So I'll come up, I'll put up a video, and then I'll disappear. You come and comment, I am not replying, okay, because I am busy. Busy there. So it didn't help my channel at all. You need to interact with, no, Siri, mind your business. You need to interact with other people, and it's a very, very important key for you to grow. Because when I started watching other people's channel, I saw what people were doing, and I discovered that everything I have been doing is wrong. I've been doing rubbish. So get to subscribe to people's channels, turn on notification bell. Every time they tell you turn on notification bell, you feel like it's your money they want to steal or something. I don't know. Turn on notification bell so that when people put up their new content, you get to see how they have improved, see what they are working on, see how they do things. Like there are some channels that anytime I watch them, like something new adds. I think I'll do a video talking about the channels that really, really impacts me, the channels that help me to grow. So don't be stingy with your megabyte. I don't even know how you're stingy with megabyte and you want to do YouTube, because YouTube is the platform that is going to eat your megabyte. Okay, so don't be stingy with the megabyte. Watch other people's stuff, watch what they are doing. It's going to help you to grow. And as you're watching other people's stuff, you're interacting, you get to meet other people. You know, when you comment on people's stuff, you're creating exposure. You're doing, it's like a finger you're putting up. Ice madam, ice madam here. And people get to see that you're there, you're active on YouTube, and it's that finger pointing like, pick me. Get to my channel, come to my channel, come to my channel, I'm here. So when you do that, yeah, grandmother's smoke kitchen. Yes, you know that effect na cafe where we're not even seeing you, we're not even hearing what you're saying, but you keep talking. So interact with other people. Guys, subscribe to Kafi's channel. Like I love Kafi's channel a lot. Kafi is a doctor. So if you're having problem with your eye and you don't know what is happening, you can go on his channel and go and consult. Like you are free. I don't know, is it free consultation? But subscribe to Kafi's channel. And guys, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Now, the next thing you need to do for your channel, you need to do as you're getting on YouTube, is you should not wait for somebody to promote your work. Don't wait for people to promote you. You should be your number one supporter. Because let me talk about Cameroon, where we are, where people won't subscribe, people won't like, people won't watch. Yeah, they may come and comment, but they will not watch. So you need to be your number one promoter. We cannot emphasize on that. So don't expect that this friend of yours, like nobody owes you nobody owes you the right to promote your channel. Nobody owes you promotion. So you are your number one supporter. When you have your video up, make sure that you share. Even if people are saying that stop sending links, well, unless somebody tells you that stop sending links to my channel, because people don't while now. When somebody tells you don't do this, don't do it, because things are happening. So when you put up a video, share it, share with people, share with people, share with people, and it's going to create more exposure. Don't sit and say, oh, this my friend is not supporting me, this my friend is not doing this. Like I said, nobody owes you. That fowl wants to be eaten. Nobody owes you exposure. Nobody owes you promotion. Nobody at all. So you are your number one promoter. When you have a video up, share on all your social media platforms so that people get to see the work that you're doing, and then they get to engage with your content. Okay, guys. What's that? Yes, nobody's entitled to promoting your stuff. Now, another thing that you need to learn, another thing you need to know as you're growing, as before starting a channel, another thing you need to know is that yes, you're going to make mistakes. You're always going to make, like, nobody ever just blew up. Okay, there's this girl that just blew up. If you're a YouTube person like me, there's this girl, Janelle. She came up with a video living in a van with my pet snake Alfredo, and her first video just blew her up like that. Like, she just got famous and everything. But you need to know that not everybody is going to have that YouTube blowing. Some of us are going to be counting from one, day two, another one, day three, another one. So there's this category of people, and there's some category of people that just blow up on the first day like that. So you need to know that you don't have to kill yourself. You cannot kill yourself. You're going to grow one step after another. You're going to, like, it's just going to be progressive. So you're going to make mistakes. Don't kill yourself. Like, when I sit and I look at the videos that I did before, I want to delete those videos. Seriously, I seriously just want to delete, put on private, like nobody should see. But that's my beginning. Okay, I'm not, okay, I am a little embarrassed. Okay, let me not say I'm not embarrassed. I am embarrassed. Okay, but it's my beginning, so I'm going to leave it up there, and that helps me to know how I am growing. So I know that today, I know that yesterday I was this person, but today I am becoming this person, and I keep becoming, because every day on YouTube I am learning how to be a better version of myself, how to put up better content, stuff like that. And another thing, as you're doing YouTube, another thing you need to know is that you you're on YouTube to create an you're on YouTube to create an impact. You're on YouTube to have for you, yes, to create an impact. You're trying to build a reputation, you're trying to build something out of your name. Okay, now there's this thing that I see people doing that I haven't been able to do because I still don't understand how it works. Like the last video I did, the one I said what Google doesn't know about Bamenda. There's some part of it I said I know I knew I there's a part where I said I just discovered how to put links. So there's a link that is going to pop up here, another one is going to pop up here, and the link did not appear because I thought I knew how to put links. Like I saw the place for links, but it did not pop up. So when I uploaded a video, like it didn't go up. So scratch that. I didn't learn it. I still have to learn that. So we are on YouTube to create some impact. Okay, I'm getting to some point where I need to drink some water. The platform, so they get to see, because there are some things that you can't put up on YouTube. So you want people to meet you on people can't interact with you like that on YouTube. You can't give somebody your number, you can't exchange stuff like that on YouTube. So there's a spot on in the description box where you get to put up your information, your links. And that's something that you also have to learn. Like I said, everything that you need, everything that you have to know on YouTube, everything that you have to do on YouTube is on YouTube. So you just need to get on YouTube and find out how to put up your link to direct people to the various channels that you want them to get to. Because for some people, YouTube is a market, and you're trying to direct people to you're trying to direct people to your store, to your online store, to your shop, something like that. So in the description box is the place where you can put up your links. Okay, so it's going to invite people to the other places that you want them to go to. Now another, as I'm rounding up, the next thing that you need to know about YouTube is that you don't need all the expensive gadgets. You don't need all the, like, you don't need to have the biggest camera, you don't need to have mics, all of that at once. You don't need to, like, it doesn't have to be right at the first instant. Like, yes, there's some people who are going to have amazing cameras the first time. You're going to have your Mac to edit, you're going to have your paid apps, you're going to have your, everything that a professional has. You're going to have all of that. But for some people, you're not going to have that. So don't kill yourself. It's very, very possible that you excel on YouTube without having all of those things that people are having. I know people that used, it wasn't like it, not even an some phone that is very, very blur, and they got excellent follow up. Like their interactions that they got on their channels were very, very excellent, and they didn't even put much. They didn't even invest in getting cameras, in lighting. Like, people just vibed with the content that they were putting up. I'm not saying that you should not be excellent. I'm not saying that you should not be excellent. If you have the means to be excellent, be excellent. But don't kill yourself because you don't have a camera. Like, camera, I'm filming right now with my phone. This is what I film with most times. I just started using my camera, and I'm still trying to understand the rules of the camera and stuff like that. You see, so start with what you have. Start the way you are. Don't wait for your name to be big before you start a channel. Don't wait for when you have money to buy stuff before starting a channel. Don't wait. If it's something that you want to do, just do it, and don't be discouraged because you don't have the means to get the equipment, the setup that you want. Like I said, this is window that I'm using. No additional lights, nothing. It's true that I have some lights that I use, but that's especially at in the night when I want to film at night and I really want light. But most times daylight is just the best light that you can use. And the last thing, I want this video to get to 61 hours. Thank you so much for sticking around. Okay, I'm going to name one point. I really wanted it to get to 60 and it's at 60 right now. Who is the one person that is watching? Who is the person I got to 60 with? You're amazing. You're so amazing. Okay, now this is something that I've recently discovered. You all have been writing and I haven't been seen. 83. I see you. Okay, now this is something that I just discovered lately. Hey Bobby, you're coming at the end of the video, but I am happy to see you. Happy to see you. We're talking about the things that people need to learn, people need to know before starting a YouTube channel. So if you have a point that you want to share with us, with everybody, drop it in the comment section and we are really going to love it. We're going to love it. Okay, now something that I discovered recently. How come I was not subscribed to? You're not subscribed to my channel. You're one of those people that I said will send link to, please subscribe to my channel, and you subscribe after 1 year. Don't be that kind of person. Hey MT's Live, how are you? Why are you coming at the end of this video? Hi everyone, please subscribe to MT's channel, subscribe to Maggie Rook's channel, to Journey with Liz. Oh, my Paris, mon Parisien. Comment tu? Liz never know French self. How you doing in Paris? Alright, let me talk about what I want to talk about. Oh, you can keep me up here. Yeah, you keep me up. It's amazing. Okay, recently I discovered, now this is for people, yeah, this is both for people who have been doing YouTube and people that want to start doing YouTube. Recently I discovered the principle of hashtags. Yes, hashtags and tags. So you see how on Instagram, yeah, people get to put, when you put up a hashtag, your picture, let's say a picture, when I put up a picture on Facebook, on Instagram, and I write on it raising aesthetic domain, that's the name of my school, red, I put a hashtag red. Now every time I go on that hashtag, I click on the hashtag, I'm going to see all the pictures that I have ever put up using the hashtag. Every picture that anybody has ever put up using the hashtag. So I feel like it's the same principle with YouTube. When you put up a hashtag, hashtag Cameroon, when somebody comes on YouTube, excuse me, when somebody comes on YouTube and they click on the hashtag Cameroon, there's a high chance that your video is going to pop up in front of them and it creates exposure. So check, like, it's just at the description box, still in the description box. Like, the description box is just this magic box there, guys. Seriously, it's a box that it sends people to your other social media platforms. You could put up the link to your Twitter channel account, your YouTube. I need to eat. We came in from Douala this morning and I really was just excited, and I also wanted to put up a video today, but I haven't edited, so I was like, okay, I'll do a live video, but it's working in my head. I need some rest, I need water, I need food. Yep. So description box is just this amazing place for you to put up channels. Like, it's a carrefour leading to other carrefours where you get to talk with people, send them to your Facebook, send them to your Twitter, send them to your Liz. You don't know about hashtag. It's a new thing. You have to be current. Okay, soyez sage, be wise. Yeah, hashtags are very important now. If whenever you put a video, like, if you notice on most videos, I don't know if I can show you, if you look at what big YouTubers do, you notice that on their videos, the top of the video, there's always a hashtag. Let me look for an example. There's always a hashtag that, let's just say hashtag saying Cameroon, hashtag saying Nigeria, hashtag saying maybe the content of the video like baby bomb, yeah, celebrity gist, hashtag celebrity gist. It appears before the title. Let me get to that. It appears before the title of your video, and I think it always appears in blue. So that's what puts your video on the, like I said, the oh, it connects your videos with other hashtags that talk about that thing. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, yeah, let's take it like, no, let's not take it like that. So when you create a hashtag, I say hashtag Bitakwe, the video goes to a place called Bitakwe. So anybody that comes on YouTube and does hashtag Bitakwe, my video is going to pop up, and everybody that has ever done a hashtag Bitakwe, their videos get to pop up. So it's just something that creates more exposure, and it's found in the description box. Like when you're editing on you on the YouTube studio, you okay, I think that's something I need to talk about. I'll talk about that later. So when you're editing on the YouTube studio, it's down, there's a part hashtags, and then there's tags, so you can do your hashtag and then you put your tags there. Another thing that is very very important, oh yeah, like the ideas coming, I've seen more people and I'm like hey, yeah, more ideas. Another thing that you need to put up is your location. Guys, ever since I started doing thank you for getting me, every time ever since, hey, ever since I started doing I started putting up my locations, I discovered that I started getting more engagement. You know, people want to hear about Bamenda, people want to hear about Cameroon. So I started putting my location. When I'm in Bamenda, I'll put up Bamenda, and if people know where I am, and they're easily, because Bamenda we have our thing that is going on. So when I'm around, people want to know what is going on, and then they can easily click on my video. People want to know what's going on in Cameroon, and they can easily click on my video. So when you put your hashtags, you put your tags, put your location, it also creates exposure like that. And then this one I wrote here. Huh. It's the one that I wrote. Okay, I had to read what it's Barbie said. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to each other's channel. So you guys are amazing people. Subscribe to each other's channels and let the love just go around. To start a YouTube channel, you need to have passion for it, because going solely for money can get discouraging. Very very true. I guess someone must have mentioned already, came in late. Yes, I talked about that, Barbie. I talked about that, because if it's for the money, guys, YouTube has a way that it frustrates you and I. You see, you've been doing YouTube, some of us have been doing YouTube, even if it's not actively, but some of us have been on YouTube for 2 going to 3 years, and you sit and you hear that people do YouTube 2 months and they're already monetized. So if it's for the money only, I will not be doing this YouTube, because I've been here for too long. I think I should try some other occupation. Maybe farming. Farming will pay me more than being on YouTube, burning my data, spending time paining my eyes and not getting paid. Okay, so let your motivation be heavier than money. Oh really, I never bothered about the location. Yes, you should put up your location. It creates exposure. I need to start that location thing, but again, USA has too many YouTubers. Still put, oh sister, still put. And since you're a Cameroonian, you can also put Cameroonian, what's that? Anyways, there are also websites that help to generate hashtags, get to generate tags that people easily clickable hashtags. um I'm on this group, and this girl talks about vidicure. I think it's a paid website. I'm not using any paid anything. Anything. a cow gets a cow gets meat. Goat no get anything. So I'm not paying for anything. Okay. But vidIQ gets to generate hashtags that you can use, hashtags that are clickable, hashtags that people easily search for. So you should check that out. vidIQ. Yeah, you're making sense. Yes, yes. I have sense, Bobby. I have sense. If you, I have sense. Ramona. Yes. If YouTube is not paying, farming should pay. If farming doesn't pay, fishing off the coast of Norway. Victorine Bitakwe. Okay, there's an important point that I wanted to mention before closing this thing. Mm-hmm. Barbie, guys, I don't wanna make sure so subscribe to each other. Oh, let this live session not just be like that. Let's not just be like that. Okay, we need to. Okay, Maggie. See you guys. Don't forget Maggie. Oh, amazing gist, amazing gist. Maggie, I don't think I'll be back when you come, but bon appetit. Enjoy your dinner. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to each other's channels. While I'm remembering, thank you so much, everybody that is around. I think I'm getting to the end of my video. I have just one more point to talk about, which is not, it just came like these are my points that I wrote, but I've exhausted them. So the points, Pretty V, Pretty V, see this live video now, it has dealt with me a lot. I was first of all in the car, like it was first of all a wrong idea. I went into the car with a sweater, with my wig on, and then I shut the door, and then the sun was up. Like I was just sweating and just wiping, and then the phone. I think that's what was overheating the phone. So the phone could not handle that. The phone just had to be going off. So I finally had to stop the live stream and get into the living room since everybody is out. It was first of all noisy, but everybody is out, so I can do a live stream like that. Okay. So guys, like I was saying, this weekend I have been in. We went to Douala. Limbe. Like we passed through Douala. We went to Limbe for a wedding, and then we came back from Limbe yesterday. We slept in Douala, and this morning we came to Yaoundé. So I have many nice things that to show you people. Just subscribe to the channel. I'll show you people nice places that we went to, nice pictures that I took. Okay, so just stay tuned and you're going to see the amazing vlog. I noticed that you guys love my vlogs a lot. I'm going to be putting out many vlogs, and I appreciate all of you. Yeah, Pretty V, nice. I'll put up the vlogs many. Don't forget to subscribe to each other's channel. I beg, let this thing not just pass like that. I think I am. If that thing is not coming up, hey, look at people. Low. I could just be saying things so that watch I should be adding, but I don't have anything to say again. Oh my god, what story can I tell you people? Is there any Oroko person on this live stream? Your pictures are always, thank you, Barbie, thank you so much. Is there any Oroko people? Yes, watch out now. See, is it easy? 7 people watching, and I've spoken. I'm a public speaker. Should we do question and answer so you stay on more? Yes. Let's do question and answer. Ask me questions. I'll stay around. None of my neighbors should play music, or I beg, because this I've gone too far to go back. But they still got that inspiration for start on my own channel. Ramona, but do you want to start up a channel? Like, do you love the YouTube thing? Because it can just happen now where we just get inspiration for start my own channel. I do very much, but I'm still gathering momentum. I gather your momentum well. I think this video should it has much information that can help you. I think I've already laid down. Let me just give a rundown of the things that I spoke about, so that if you didn't hear them, you could just um re-get that, and then once this video is off, you could watch again from the beginning. The first I said was that you need to know what YouTube is. The second is, why are you on YouTube? The third, you need to know your niche. You need to know what you want to do on YouTube and be ready to put up content and be consistent with it. Because if you're not consistent, you're not going to grow unless you're Janae living in a van with your pet snake or some other weirdos always have many much engagement. Now the next is that you need to you need your display picture. Ramona, you don't have a display picture, and the example of unclickable names. Yeah, you need to put up a picture so that we know that this is somebody, and we want to find out what that person does. Okay, so get that done. Name of channel. Check your, like, Pretty V is a name that I would want to check Pretty V's content, because he has a pretty thing. Maybe you should be talking about beauty, should be talking about cosmetics, should be talking about fashion, pretty like that. So that's a clickable name. We should get clickable names, unless the name that you have is you have purpose for it. Okay, let nobody make you to change your purpose. The next is you need to work on your editing. Like I said, just find out what people are using. Currently I have been using oh lord, uh Filmora Go. I'm using Filmora Go on my phone, but it disturbed. Like, that app keeps messing me up. So I went to InstaShot, and yes, get your DP on. I went to InstaShot, and that's what I'm using. I think I was watching Danielle Fabiola, and she said she used InstaShot, and that's what I've been using recently. It's been working for me. The other apps, like all the apps that I started YouTube with, they crashed. Like, they disgraced me. You finish editing a picture, and then it doesn't export. I mean, a video. You finish editing 22 minutes video, and then it refuses to export. They just tell you corruption somewhere, blah 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 blah, and it's frustrating. So the next thing is your thumbnails. And guys, like, when you discover these things, you discover that it's very easy. Like, it's something easy for you to do, but you just didn't have the idea. You get your thumbnails. You need to check your end screen to get people. Thumbnails, that's the thing that will cause people to click on your channel. That's the first thing that will cause somebody, like, this is an attractive something, let me click on it. So I click on it, and then I get to listen to what you're saying. When I watch the amazing thing that you're saying, what is going to keep me on your content, in your content, are your end screens and your external and connotations. There's something that I saw on YouTube Studio. This is what I have to talk about. YouTube Studio. Let me finish this, then I'll talk about YouTube Studio. It's also very important. Every YouTuber needs to have a YouTube Studio and YouTube Studio. Hey, Pamangong. So check your lighting. Daylight is perfect lighting. Like, you can see my face, and that's why you're watching, because you're seeing my face. It helps. Promote your work. Nobody's going to promote your work for you. And don't go attacking your friends that, hey, you're never ever supporting my YouTube channel, you're never ever doing this. Don't attack anybody. Do your work, and let the people that believe in what you're doing support you from their heart, not you forcing them to support you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't share your link. Sharing your link and forcing people to support you is different. Sharing your link is just creating exposure. You're out there saying, okay, I put up this video, if you have the time to watch it. I put up this, if you have the time, go there. You see? So that's promoting your work, but you're not forcing people. You're not like, D-man, they watch my video, you don't like me again. You like na D-man, they support me. It's me, I don't even need that kind of attitude. I don't need that kind of energy around me. And the next, very important, is to interact with people. When you interact with people, like, you're on this live stream now, people are putting their ideas up. You get to see other people's ideas, and you're able to just flow with them. So that's very important. Now, this is the point that I wanted to talk about, and I forgot. Oh yes, I'll get to those questions. Yeah, thank you for questions. I'll get to it. The every YouTuber needs to get a YouTube studio. I only knew about YouTube studio my second year of doing YouTube. You need to have a YouTube, download the app YouTube Studio. It's going to help you to check your progress, to check how you're growing, just to check the stuff that are happening on your channel, like deeper. If just on the regular YouTube page, it's not going to show you how your channel is growing, what you should be working on, if you got a copyright claim, uh, just moderating you, it's not going to have. So download YouTube Studio, everybody, and it's going to, like, when you open it, you're just going to see amazing stuff. It's on YouTube Studio that I discover how to put end screens. Like, if you watch some of my videos, I thought that end screen, you just need to create a box. Oh, I thought you just need to create a box and then put a video there and just something. So I used to, at the end of the video, I'll create a box. Like, I'm going to add a video, a short video, 4 videos like that of me saying different things. And then I knew that, okay, I was in fashion, what the big YouTubers are doing. Now recently, like 2 weeks, what I discovered, say no, end screens are different. Like, end screens are links that you add to your channel and they create videos like that. Okay, so get your YouTube studio and it's going to help you to develop many features on your channel. I'm still working on it. Like, I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. So what keeps you happy when you are sad, and will you advise a new makeup artist entering the business? And what will you advise a new makeup artist entering the business? Okay, the first thing is, what keeps me happy when I am sad? Sadness is, okay, I have a video that I have spoken about this, but I'm just going to repeat it. Sadness is not my nature. My nature, which is a gift from the Holy Spirit, my nature, which is the nature of Christ, is a joyful nature. Okay, so something may happen to me that I am pissed off at the moment, and I'll just be like, how can this person do this thing? It doesn't mean that I am not joyful. Like, the joy is permanent, is constant, it's a free gift that Jesus Christ has given me. I decide to be joyful at all the time. So sadness, I don't know me sadness, like, there's nothing that can take away my joy. Nothing. I could cry when somebody eats my meat. Doesn't mean that I'm not joyful. Okay, like, I'll cry for the short time, the person gives back the meat, I'll be happy, but my joy remains and nobody can touch it. uh, what will you advise a new makeup artist entering the business? Hi, like, this is a this is a broad topic. I did a video once, but when I checked, when I looked at the video, I discovered that, because I shot with my camera, I checked the video, I discovered that it was out of focus. I was talking about the things makeup artists need to do. I have been doing makeup professionally, I've been doing since 2016. I've been a working makeup artist since 2016, and I have experienced a lot when it comes to the makeup industry. So if I have to tell a new makeup artist 2 things, I'm going to tell you that, one, you should, which 2 things from the many things I can tell them? Okay, the first thing is that you should create your standard. If you decide that you want to be Auntie Carolina for back market, to be taking 1,000 to do makeup, when you start like that, know that you're going to continue. Like, just anything that you start, just know that you will finish it. When you start the Auntie Carolina style, Mami Paulina style, know that that's the standard you're creating for yourself, and that's how people are going to see you. So create your standard. It doesn't matter if you're just starting up. If you don't know how to draw a brow but you want to become a makeup artist, it doesn't matter if you don't know anything. Make sure that people from the beginning know that you're an expensive makeup artist. Make sure that they know that you are a, let's just go with the expensive. Let me talk about money. Let them know that you're not cheap, and that for them to afford you, they have to pay for your services. And one thing I like about services is that a service is not like a good. Like a good, a good. Like a good has a goods have their price. Okay, this comb is 1,000 francs. Now, this comb everywhere I go to is going to be 1,000 francs. All right. It's true that some people will sell this because of the name they have created for themselves. They'll sell this for 10,000 francs, and people will still buy. You see, but a service is given by how much you measure yourself, not by how another person measures what they see you do. It's how you value yourself. So Auntie Carolina values herself by 1,000 francs, so she does services and asks you to pay her 1,000 francs. I'll do the same service and I'll charge you 25,000 francs. It's my service. That's how I see myself. If you don't want to pay me that, then it's okay. Now the next thing that I am going to advise a makeup artist is that you should, and it connects to this point, you should, makeup artists should have some other side hustle that you do. Because like 2020 has been a year that if you don't have some other thing that you're doing, it's going to be very easy for you to compromise your standards and you go lower because you're trying to get something to eat. You see, so you do makeup for 10,000 francs, but because you have not had work and this person wants to give 50 francs, you just be like, okay, since I haven't had work, let me just take this 50 francs so that I don't die today. So don't reduce your standards for anything. Don't reduce your standards for anything. Get a side, just get some side hustle. Like, we already know is it makes no sense for you to have just one stream of income. Find out other things, like get into other things that can put money in your pocket. You get, not just the makeup, or else the people, clients will rub you in the mud. Okay, so that's the two things that I would tell um makeup artists. I have a reason to praise the Lord. Yeah, it's easy. It took me years to get thumbnails. I just didn't want to learn. Yeah, there's also that tendency, like you see people doing stuff but you're lazy and you just don't want to learn. Like for me, the screen, the display screen before the small picture, I haven't just been motivated to do that, but it's going to help your channel to grow. Sometimes now we delay our growth. Sometimes we're the ones delaying our growth. So if you really want to grow, you know the work, you do the work. Yeah, TDD, very truth. What's TDD? Tang, tang, di, tang, de, daddy. Pretty be TDD now, wait. Thumbnail, titles, and description. Thumbnails, titles, and description. Wow, I just learned something. True, do you and support will come. Yes, don't be forcing people that you are not subscribing to my channel, you are very wicked, you're from my village. In fact, you're my village person. Yeah, YouTube studio is very important. We cannot even joke with that. That's right, sis. Joyful nature. Amen. 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 And to better enjoy YouTube studio, use a PC. Yes, yes. So I decide to carry the nature of Christ and live it. A joyful nature. I have a question. What's the best app to edit makeup pictures? I won't say the best app. I can't say the best app. I can only tell you the app that I use. There are several apps that people use, but I can only tell you the one that I use. Some are paid, some are not paid. So what I use Facetune to smoothen. I use Facetune to smoothen, and then I get to Lightroom to control the lights. Yep. I have you have this comb. This is my little sister's comb. This is Shinon's comb. I just took it because it's a comb that I don't have a comb. I don't have a brush. But this is what works on my hair best. So I just took it from their room and used it. I'm sure it's for the twin, for your babies, right? Okay, I think I've been here for a while. Thank you for the question, Pretty V. Thank you, Barbie, for the question. 6 people are watching. I want to be going because I have spoken here for, like, I have been here for, I hate it because it's slippery. Yes, it is. It is. If you have oil on it, you can't do anything. It's really slippery because, and my hands get to sweat, so it's just saglis. Saglis. So I have been here for more than an hour. I've been trying to shoot this video for, it's even more than 2 hours now, because there was the first hour, there was 30 minutes when I was struggling. What do you think of YouTube collapse? Okay, let me get to that. There was the first hour when I was trying to to shoot and the network was disturbing. The second time the phone kept going on because it was hot. I told you guys I was in the car, and then the sun was dealing with me. I was sweating and noise everywhere. So I've been doing this for a while. I should go and eat. Thank you, Anu Ramona. I'm waiting for your channel. After this, I'm subscribing, I'm clicking notification bell, and I'm waiting for you to put up your first video. You've carried much who doesn't, like, I feel like collabs are very, they are more delicate than we take it to be. So you get to collab with somebody who doesn't have the same vibe like you, who doesn't have the same vision like you. So let's say it's something you guys are doing together. So when you're trying to go this way, the person's own vibe, like, there's something about vibe, we call it spirit, but let me just call it vibe. There's something about vibe that words, there's something about spirit that words don't show. Okay, so my spirit could be saying, like, we all could be saying the same topic, because collabs are usually people talking about the same thing or pouring their own ideas. So my spirit could be on this side and yours is on this side, so when it joins together, it could bring me, I'll still talk about it and say it's like a marriage. So you getting married to somebody who doesn't have the same aura like you, it's going to be a catastrophe. You may lose, like, your people. I'm bringing you to my space. You can bring your bad energy into my space, and the people that I have been trying to pass my message to them, you come and give them your own message, you come and give them your own aura, and it's not good for my audience. So that's what I think. I may have said something that doesn't make sense, but that's just what I think. I think it's a good and it's a bad thing. We could exchange audiences, we could spread audiences, and the same way you could come and pollute my audience, I can come and pollute your audience. Yep. So that is it for collabs. Thank you for staying longer. For some of us that came late, looking forward to another vlog from you. Yes, 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 you all are going to love, the vlog that I'm going to put on. Okay, so what's happening right now is that the phone don't freeze. Okay, I'm trying to stop this video, but I'm waiting for it to come back. All right, so phone, come back. Thank you all so much. Like, this is just amazing. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Thank you for watching my videos. I don't know if there's anybody up there, but I'll still talk. If you haven't liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next vlog. Like, this is the second vlog I'm doing. The first one, it didn't stress me up like this one. After the first vlog, I felt like, okay, I'm going to do more vlogs. Like, sorry, what